Oidlers, better known as Cactus, is a US YouTuber focused around Arsenal and other known FPS shooters within the Roblox platform, having been active since 2008. He has been gradually rising in subscribers ever since a few months ago, receiving nearly 7,000 new subscribers just over the past December and boasting a total sub count of nearly 23,000. He is known to have been a CSGO player, which I will get into if I can find anything. Revered for his aim and game sense, appearing to be similar to or on par with Tanqr, and perhaps even Cactus, he is often regarded to be the third so-called headshot god in the Arsenal community. However, a question stands: could he beat them in 1v1s? Stay tuned to find out. Let's begin with Tanqr, the golden boy of the Arsenal community, who is often accusated due to his level of precision in getting headshots. Basic info: his first video on Arsenal was posted on November 1st, 2019. Therefore, we know that he has been playing for at least approximately a year and 2 months, already showing decent precision on his first video. Cactus having posted his first Arsenal video only 9 months ago. However, it is likely that this information is far too loose to be considered heavily, for he is an active developer for Rolv, the group behind Arsenal, and has a history in CSGO. Cactus also having similar experiences, although perhaps not on the same scale, posting his first video nearly 4 months ago on August 15th, 2020 as a live stream. Once again, it is likely insignificant, for Cactus has been an active member in both the Roblox and CSGO communities for a decent amount of time now, even though I can't find anything on the CSGO community. Like, who's his Oilers team? Who names their CSGO team Oilers? Like, who came up with that? Either way, reactivity-wise, Tanqr is proficient. Although he can take some time to confirm headshots, the millisecond difference often isn't a worry in public lobbies, with Cactus showing similar speeds as you can see on the screen, and Cactus boasting a slight but noticeably quicker response. Overall, it is well known that in raw skill, Cactus is just far too experienced, having participated in many tournaments whilst he still mainstreams CSGO, which I think is a known fact in the Roblox community. So let's move on. Special factor number 1, servers. It is important to take note that Tanqr is indeed British. Therefore, he may have slightly different ping ranges than Cactus and Cactus. However, this isn't the main concern. The main concern is the type of players he often faces. Based on the lobbies, Tanqr does seem to get into an awful amount of lobbies, lacking anyone with particularly high skill on more than one occasion. I cannot confirm if the reason for that is just that the majority of sweats reside in America, because I'm not going to become an FBI agent to make this video. However, it should be accounted for. That being said, Tanqr has proven his skill through incredible consistent performance in tournaments he participates in. Additionally, we have seen him go against high levels or noticeably skilled players in the past. Therefore, although his usual competition isn't often too high, I'd say he's still not to be underestimated in the slightest. Factor 2. Notable achievements and experience. Cactus has not yet officially won an Arsenal tournament, for he is quite new. However, both Tanqr and Cactus have. As most already know, Cactus won the first BAndites 100k Robux Arsenal Creator Tournament, alongside GDI Lives, or better known as John Roblox, and Tanqr having won Season 2 of the Arsenal Creator Tournament, once again hosted by BAndites, alongside popular streamer Truth Behind the Lies. I would consider the countless tournaments that Tanqr has snuck into, but to be honest, these creator skill levels, with all due respect, don't provide too much new output on Tanqr's skill. Same with the custom RB battles finale that he held with Ashley the Unicorn, Creecraft, and Dennis, because, they aren't really Arsenal mains, if you know what I mean. After that, Cactus has not participated in any notable tournaments within Arsenal recently. And Cactus, once again, has not participated in any tournaments yet, and I couldn't find anything on his CSGO history. However, for Cactus in the CSGO community, you can find a list of tournaments he's won on his Roblox profile page. Yeah, based on this list alone, I would say, Cactus is by far the most experienced by what we know, because once again, Oidlers, we don't really know his CSGO history, but by what we know, Cactus is definitely more experienced. By far. Alright, it is time to determine the winners. However, before that, there's one more thing we have to consider, which is special training. This category is really only for castlers, for they all have used aim trainers, such as the paid access aim stars or other off-platform programs, along with practicing in-game. However, I do believe one of the reasons Castlers is noticeably more proficient in skill in his uploads is because he's a developer. Why is that? Well, you see, Cactus does not have purple team yet, okay? He probably will someday, let's be honest. And Tanqr only recently got it a month ago. However, Castlers has had it for nearly 2 whole years now, or ever since Arsenal began, or when he became a developer for it. Meaning that he has had much more experience with cutting angles around the map while dealing with more opponents, ultimately contributing to his reaction speeds. Additionally, Cactus is the only player with a hand cannon secondary. If you're confused on that, let me explain. As a developer, Cactus can set a permanent secondary weapon aside from his melee and primary weapon. He chose the hand cannon for this role. Having mastered it, Cactus has developed a deep understanding of the game's physics and mechanics, meaning he's in tune with the game on a deep level that Tanqr and Cactus haven't had the opportunity to achieve, which you can see very subtly in their gameplay difference. And on this fact alone, along with his reaction speed and everything we've talked about, Cactus remains number 1 for now. Without the 1v1, we can't determine it, but for now, at the moment, no one can beat him in the standoff based on what we know. So that leads us down to Tanqr vs Cactus. And with all the things that can happen in, refined game, very well scripted, no bugs at all, overthinking it would be pointless until they finally 1v1. Therefore, the best we can do is pair their gameplay side by side, because anything can happen. Along with that, we also have an excellent resource, which is their 1v1s with Fusion Boys. If you don't know who Fusion Boys is, he's the highest level Arsenal player, and by far the best speedrunner, setting world records like every single 3 days at this point. So therefore, for this part, I will use It's Me Beck's comparison videos, for he has been so kind to have already gathered gameplay for us. Even though it is a little bit old, I would say that it's still, quite useful. Along with, of course, the Fusion Boys 1v1 videos. I have already provided you with all of their basic traits. Therefore, take note, for this part will be up to you to decide. I will not speak, I want you to watch. Try paying attention to the reaction speed. Then I will ask you to decide within the comments who you think would most likely win. You ready? Alright, let's begin.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in the smother, just a swank in my hair. Trick, quick talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you be relieving your stress. Da 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 da, it's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da, you know I'm mobbing with the D.O.E. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da 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 da, it's the one and only Eagle Double G. Eagle Double G, Eagle Double G. Hold up.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and, tell me in the comments who you think would win in a 1v1. This video took a long time, so I would appreciate if you made sure to subscribe and do all the stuff that, every single YouTuber wants you to do. Maybe this video will be, blow up. I wanted to blow up, but, I enjoyed making it. And if you enjoyed it, it's free to subscribe, so make sure to do that. Alright, have a nice day, have a nice night, do whatever you want, and goodbye.